Washington Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Batadze in at the center position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up. Is the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Williams in at the 5, down low. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here's Banchero. After the basket by Charlotte. Wagner outside. Banchero the screen. Lets it fly. And it's Wagner missing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Ball against Suggs. The 3 ball. And it's Ball with the 3.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Bridges against Banchero. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Williams. Okogie, the pass to Williams. Ball right side. Shot clock at 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ball's got his second bucket on the night. For Orlando, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force. For a very long time.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Banchero. His last outing, he had 24 points. Batadze, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Banchero with it. Goes back up. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got 5 points.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Ball against Suggs. Bridges, a screen on Banchero. Miller finds Bridges. To the inside. Here's Okogie. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Okogie's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 5 from behind the arc. Suggs, no good. Hornets leading by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Bridges outside. Okogie on the wing. Out to Bridges. Here's Okogie. He's got 7. Back to Bridges. Got a hand on it. Suggs outside. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
With his speed, Suggs able to get one step ahead, and then he's ready to let it fly.
Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Okogie. Williams on the wing. Fires the three. Okogie's shot is off. Magic trail by 4. Wagner with a screen on Bridges. Lets it go. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Wagner with a steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell Pope lets it go.
Ball passes to Miller. Launches it. Charlotte, no good that time either. Banchero surveys. Ooh, it's stolen away. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Charlotte on top, up by... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Pass to Nurkic. There's Ball with a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Bitadze's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Banchero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jusuf Nurkic picks one up. Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Charlotte again missing. Orlando leading. Pass to Banchero. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. For Charlotte, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second.
Miller knows how to finish in these situations. Turned on the Jets in transition.
Wagner on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. The kick out to Ball. No good on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
The offensive talent, the ingenuity, size, strength. Banchero has a full book bag, folks.
Out to Bridges. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Okogie, the pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Here's Banchero, plenty of space. And again, it's Orlando converting. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Back to Miller, 4-3. On target from range. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Ball passes to Bridges. Nurkic a screen on Caldwell Pope to the paint. And Nurkic throws it down.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Oh, ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Pass to Suggs. And Carroll with a screen on ball. Suggs, no good. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Back to Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And another miss by Orlando.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. And Carroll in the post. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The Orlando take 26. Please direct your attention to center.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out.
Look here now at Charlotte. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those game... And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's De Silva in at the 3.
Excellent decision maker. Love how decisive Harris is in the pick and roll.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Isaac's shot is off. Hornets trail by 3. Smith with it, now guarded by Isaac. Back to Smith from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is how confident Smith is in his range. He feels like he can drain it from just about anywhere.
Here's Black. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea.
Taking 2 shots.
challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Nurkic has checked in for Charlotte. And he drops a first. Hits both from the stripe. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Carter, the pass to Isaac. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Takes a three. The Hornets pull it in. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll commence a long trip on the road. 6 games total.
4th in opponent points per game. And it's easy to admire how pesky they were on the defensive end, jumping in passing lanes and being overall extremely aggressive going after steals, finishing in the top 5 in the league in that department.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. Here's Black. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Ball. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Magic.
Both good from the line that. Time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here's Ball. Tightly guarded. Williams passes to Ball. Back to Williams. Up top, Smith. He's got 5. The 3 from Ball. De Silva with a rebound. The Magic have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Black. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Carter finds Isaac. Carter, a screen on Nurkic. Isaac, the pass to Black. Now here's Carter. Clock at 6. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
At his size, Isaac moves so well. I mean, he's especially dangerous, I think, making decisions in the pick and roll.
Ball passes to Williams. Williams, a screen on Isaac. Miller outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Smith outside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Gary Harris. So for the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Okogie is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Miller against Harris. Carter, high post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Black. Offensive rebound. Here's De Silva. Another shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
And Charlotte making a change here. Mann's checked in. Outside man. Williams on the wing. The rebound by Carter.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The kick out to Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Isaac for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And offensively, well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Wagner. Now Banchero. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
The three from Ball. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Suggs, left side. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 6.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
Ball passes to Miller. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
Banchero outside. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Okogie. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner inside. Pounded by Ball. And Wagner gets it to go.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Ball surveys the floor. Bridges outside. And stolen by Suggs. Banchero in the post. He's against Bridges. Oh, he misses the dunk. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Okogie. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. So for the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Williams. Smith comes in for Miller. And it's Mann in for LaMelo Ball. Up top, Mann. Bridges, a screen on Suggs. Bridges outside. The three. Charlotte, no good that time either. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Wagner with a screen. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Batadze. The three from Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Here's Mann. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Mann's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. This one for 3. Not going to go that time. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Smith. Great D that time from Suggs.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
A minute 35 left in the game. Here's Banchero. Yep, count it. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
Smith against Banchero. Bridges passes to Smith. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Okogie. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A minute 6 left in the fourth. Batadze, the pass to Banchero. Batadze with a screen. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Magic.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Banchero again missing.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Ooh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he gets the bucket. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. It's Suggs with a drive. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
things off to a good start.
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bain. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Bridges misses. And here are the Grizzlies. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense. Against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And here's Morant. After Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. Morant against Ball, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Pass to Okogie. Now, here's Bridges. Okogie, the pass to Bridges. Out to Miller from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Morant drives in. That one misses. Excellent D there from Williams. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Magic. Ball from long range. Sinks the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Grant throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And that one drops for him.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Driving to the basket, and Ball slams it in.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Memphis moving it around. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Charlotte. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
And so here's Memphis, following the 3 by Charlotte. The kick out to Bain. Three-pointer, and Bridges with the block.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Outside Williams. The offensive rebound. Bain with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot by Wells, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ball with a wide open look. That three off the mark. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break.
Nice finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Ball dishes to Bridges. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the three slot. Now here's Bain. Still yet to score.
Well, Bain is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind. They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson a screen on Miller. 6 to shoot. Bain passes to Wells. Here's Edey. Pass to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Mark Williams.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. A great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's Morant, following the three by Charlotte.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
There's Ball with the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, Edey, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
The drive-by Ball, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ball's got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And so it's Memphis with it, following the three by Charlotte. Jackson with the screen. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Worth the price of admission. LaMelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
Ball against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Hornets. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball dishes to Williams. Ball against Bain, and Ball gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Ball's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Hornets. Wells in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Hornets. Nurkic checked in for Mark Williams. Williams comes in for Bridges. And Josh Green subbed in for Josh Okogie. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wells with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Bain kicks to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Bain against Miller. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. 80's got 5 points in the quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, the Hornets missing. Beyond the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Time for your fan half-court shots, please.
Look here now, Charlotte. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
So, let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control.
And that is it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Grant Williams is out there with Nurkic, and it's Jeffries in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Stolen by Jackson. Going inside. Stolen by Ball. Here's Jeffries. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Now, here's Pippen. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the middle. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Aldama can't hit. Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Ball. He takes it in. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Something lit a fire with them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A A lot goes into it. Also, getting the cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now, here's Pippen. Outside for Bagley. They can't stop the run with that one.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Miller. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Now you look at Kennard, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Pippen with the steal. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Outside, Bagley. There's a screen by Aldama. Bagley finds Aldama. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller, how he performed last season. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Guys like that can really stretch your weapons offensively.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Hornets.
Man passes to Nurkic. Here's Man, defended by Pippen. Here's Nurkic, out to Smith. Clock at 6. The shot misses. Great D that time from Bagley. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing on the board. And Jackson throws it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And it's Miller with the jam.
They're powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Now, here's Pippen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Man. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. It's Jackson with the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Mark Williams is checked in for Grant Williams. Okogie comes in for Smith. And it's ball in for Trey Mann. Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Here's Ball. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Ball with the bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. And Ball slams it in.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Morant drives in.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Smith checked in for the Hornets. Here's Bane. High post, Jackson. He's against Bridges. Out to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 19 points.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Ball against Bane. Smith up top. Pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 5.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feel.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Smith outside. Bridges sets the screen for Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Driving the lane. That's tipped. High post, Jackson working on Smith. Jackson dishes to Morant. With the teardrop, the rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets leading by 4. Banked in off the glass. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Jackson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Bridges passes to Williams. And a slam by Williams.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Morant surveying the D. Outside Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Bridges, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Memphis trailing here. Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Bridges a screen on Bane. Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey to take the lead. Jackson misses. Bridges outside. Smith with it. He's picked up by Morant.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Taken away by Williams. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith dishes to Williams. Morant with the steal.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Here's Jackson. It's in!
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Bridges.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just
gives it all a sports opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. Here's Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson can't get it to go. Up top, Suggs deflects the pass. Batadze, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Coach, you look at someone like...
Oh! Wow! Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Kicks it out to Wagner. No good from outside. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And a nice finish on the layup. Morant's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
And yep, it's good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Dunk by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
Here's Banchero. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Morant. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's got 6.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Suggs with it. He's got 5. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Payne. Batadze, the pass to Suggs. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. Banchero outside. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a 2-way menace. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Orlando with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Outside Payne. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Edey. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Batadze.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 from Banchero. Sinks it from distance.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Morant again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And stolen by Jackson. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Morant. Six on the shot clock. Great D that time from Suggs.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Morant using his speed. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
The 3 from Banchero. Memphis with a rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Payne. Back to Morant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Memphis leading by 8. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Morant. There's the dunk. Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Moran against Suggs. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Jackson, the screen. Here's Moran. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson finds Moran. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic trail by 11. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court. Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Wagner for 3. And Morant clears the board. Memphis with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Into the lane. Whoa! Ja dropping the hammer.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Suggs outside. Let's go with a three. And another miss by Orlando. Grizzlies lead by 15. Outside Morant. 55 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jackson from the arc. Orlando with the rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Now here's Morant. 23 points in the game. .26 seconds left in the second period. That one falls.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The three from Banchero. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Edey. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And more NBA action.
Take a look at Orlando. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Anthony is out there with Gary Harris. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And the length of Isaac is just ridiculous. I mean, he uses it well to come away with steals like that.
Here's Pippen. Grab, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Here's De Silva. Up top, Isaac. Guarded by Aldama. The 3, here's Harris. Can't hit that one. Grizzlies lead by 15. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Aldama. Kennard on the wing. Off target with the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Black's checked in for Anthony. Now here's Jackson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Black. Drains the triple. Black's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
It's stolen away. In transition, the Magic on the run. Harris passes to Carter. Here's Black. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Now here's Harris. Pass to De Silva. There's a screen. Here's Black. Harris passes to Black. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 11. Kennard outside. 2 points. That one goes. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Down low. Tipped away. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Picked by Aldama. To the inside. It's stolen by Isaac. In transition, the Magic on the run. And Harris throws it down.
Well, he's not just a shooter. Harris is also adept at getting inside and finishing at the rim.
Here's Pippen. Orlando with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Isaac outside, out to the right wing. Here's Black. Soft touch off the glass. Black's got 8.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Driving inside. Pippen. Yes, it's good. Magic trail by 11. Harris outside. Harris a screen. Harris on the wing. Right wing. Here's Black. Got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 11, going inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
Now here's Moran. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer. One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Now here's Banchero. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. The first free throw is good.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Grizzlies lead by 10. To the wing, right side. Wells misses. Magic shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Pass to Banchero. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
Banchero shows off his strength and his quickness on that finish.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Here's Edey. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Morant with the close range bucket.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Jackson against Banchero. Uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Morant against Suggs. Morant surveying the floor. Jackson the screen. Morant against Suggs. They get the rebound. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Wells. Jackson with a screen on Banchero. Wells, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Here's Banchero. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Banchero. The Grizzlies making their last shot. For 3. Banchero missing again. Grizzlies lead by 13. Jackson on the wing. Bain against Banchero. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Connects from downtown. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Payne from deep three-point land. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this field.
Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now, here's Ball. Picked by Bridges. And it's Miller penetrating. Pass to Okogie for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, this is an aspect of his game that Josh Okogie continues to hone and refine. If he can get that jumper working, look out.
Here's Bitadze. Now Suggs. Now Banchero. Just 3 to shoot, and he makes that one. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, Jalen Suggs out here making plays, getting his guys involved.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end, and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Ball surveying the defense. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Bangs on the trifecta.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Magic. Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Mark Williams.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Nurkic checked in for the Hornets. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Banchero, no good on the 3. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Banchero. No good from 18.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Ball. And the Hornets miss again.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Caldwell Pope with a screen for Banchero. And the 3 ball is good. Banchero's got 8 points.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
It's deflected. Here's Miller. Still scoreless. It's Ball, that time on the assist by Miller. And this game is tied up now.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From outside the arc, they get it back. Bridges kicks to Nurkic. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Okogie, the pass to Nurkic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, everyone knows foul line and down is where Yusuf Nurkic does his best work.
Banchero left side. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hornets on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Pass to Suggs. It's tipped. Ball with it. Picked up by Suggs. And Ball slams it in.
Well, the do-it-yourself kit, the steal and bucket from LaMelo.
The Magic trail by 4. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Bridges misses. Here's Orlando now. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte leading by 4. Bridges kicks to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Okogie, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Basket good. Banchero's got 12.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Ball against Suggs. Here's Bridges, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here's Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. To the inside. Williams finds Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
There's Wagner with the 3. Rebound by Williams. The Hornets on offense. Big stretch here going 10-2. Back to Ball. It's Williams high post. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now it's a 10-point Hornets lead. Here's Banchero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has.
Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Josh Okogie. Here's Ball, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Josh Green. The Magic trail by 11. Suggs looking around, puts up a deep three.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Hornets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jeffries is checked in, and it's Harris off the drive. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. Bucket is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Mann passes to Williams. Williams against Isaac. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fires top of the key. And it's good off the back rim and in. Black's got 4 points in the quarter. Mann with it. Pass to Williams. Good work defensively by Carter.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And so it's Charlotte ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half,
Take a look at Orlando. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
so Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Orlando Magic.
Well, they obviously...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Black and Harris are the guard set. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Pass to Salon. 6 to shoot. Mann passes to Williams. He can't get it to go. Isaac with some nice D. And Harris wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Charlotte leading by 9. Here's Mann. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. 4th, the Magic.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Pass to Harris. Carter on the wing. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Grant Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Trey Mann comes in for Seth Curry. For 3, Smith connects from three-point range. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Black, covered by Smith. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Black. Magic moving the ball around. Shoots over man. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pass to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Nurkic. Williams looking around. Diving in. Count it. Good. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you talk about strength. Grant Williams understands how to finish in the paint.
Harris outside. Back to Black. Harris a screen. The Magic again can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Mann.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And so he hits both. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's Banchero. Lays it up off the glass. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pops in the layup for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Banchero, a screen on Ball. A nice shot by Black.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And here is Ball. 11 points in the game. Driving inside.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Ball. And finished off by Wagner.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. In the corner, Smith with it. A 3-ball. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. The Magic trail by 12. Suggs, screen on Smith. Wagner from long range. And the rebound by Nurkic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Banchero. Puts up a three. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
You can see Banchero building that confidence behind the arc. How effective can he be from range?
Ball with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And as we end the third quarter, a double dip. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Nurkic is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Banchero outside. Suggs against Ball. Caldwell Pope dishes to Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. No good from outside. Hornets leading by 9. For 3, Okogie hits it from three-point range.
It's all about heart and hustle. Okogie gets out in transition. That's a nice finish.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Wagner missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Mann passes the ball. Here's Nurkic. To Okogie. The tray. Drills it from outside. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch-and-shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes, sir.
And Ball comes to help. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Snatched up. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Suggs, and again it's the Magic from deep.
Now this is where you love the fast play by Jalen Suggs. Gets just a little bit of room, and the pull-up is pure.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Banchero left side. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets leading by 11. Ball finds Nurkic. Back to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
And it's Banchero missing. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's good for 2. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Inside, it's stolen by Banchero. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Wagner against Ball. Here's Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Top of the key. Banchero, that's good. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Miller against Caldwell Pope. Miller dishes the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 19.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg.
team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the center position. Here's Morant following the bucket by the Hornets. And he lays it up and in.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
And here's Ball. And there's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. After the basket by Memphis, Bridges a screen on Bane. And it's Ball off the drive.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch, too. That's for sure. You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size. And his body control to convert through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Ball. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Off target from outside.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first four.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Okogie's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. The three sinks the tray. Ball's got 9.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hornets leading by 3. It's Bridges on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
To the left wing. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. The kick out to Ball. Takes it inside. And Ball throws it down.
Among the best ball handlers in the league for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Drives to the hoop. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Edey. Kicks it out to Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they turn over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Charlotte leading by 5. Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Morant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from deep. There's Ball with a 3. That doesn't go either for Ball. Here's Edey. Here's Jackson. Here's Wells. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under review.
Of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center is a call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
With the best possible angles.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. His fingerprints. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Williams against Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. They get it back. Pass to Wells. Intercepted. It's Bridges on the wing. Williams a screen on Jackson. Here's Okogie. Back to Bridges. Shakes him. And here's Ball. Screen by Bridges. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Morant. He got a piece of it.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Nice shot by Okogie. Now it's a 7-point Charlotte lead.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Bridges. Outside, Williams. There's a screen by Nurkic. Williams passes to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Ball. Edey for 3. Miller pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. Man comes in for Ball. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Big run right now for them, 11-2. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Here's Man. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Man's got his first 2 points of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Here's Man. And he dunks it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Miller. Great D that time from Bain.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets leading by 10. Outside Man. Nice move with the drive. And that's 2 points on the layup. Man's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it. And you know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, thanks for tuning in.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for the Hornets. Williams is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Then it's Miller. And it's Salon in at the 3. Pass to Nurkic. The drive by Miller to the middle. Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Here's Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldama with it. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Knocks down the long J. And the Hornets lead by 10.
This is how confident Smith is in his range. He feels like he can drain it from just about anywhere.
Here's Pippen, covered by Smith. Here's Aldama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Aldama's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Jackson on the wing. Corner shot. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets leading by 9. Curry looking it over. Miller outside. Pass to Diabate. Wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Pippen. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
So for the Hornets, Williams comes in for Diabate, and it's man in for Curry. And that one misses.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Bridges, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
It's deflected. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Miller. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Bridges outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's very dependable from that area. So Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Charlotte leading by 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Smith.
For the away team, number 1, LaMelo Ball.
There's Ball with a 3. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Driving to the basket, Pippen, pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen, Williams defending. Jackson can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Ball with it, Jackson in his pocket. Right side man, back to Ball. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Bagley. 4 on the clock. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Grizzlies trail by 14. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Pippen, pass to Aldama. Sends it home from three-point land. Aldama's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
The 3 from Ball. Melo knocking down a 3.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
Jackson against Williams. Pass to Bagley. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Nurkic is checked in for Charlotte. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. LaMelo driving.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
Charlotte's shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and so Ball nails both of them. Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Morant. Williams grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Ball nails both of them. Morant with it, and it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte, totaling 26 points. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Hornets leading by 20. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Edie. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Jackson on the wing.
Get through, get through.
Pass to Edie. From deep. Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And it's good for 2. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Charlotte leading by 20. Okogie on the wing. Ball outside. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Bridges, and Green is subbed in for Smith. Ball lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 28.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Okogie on the wing. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Jackson, fires the three. Williams grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ball passes to Williams. And the layup falls. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hornets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And, partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And they pick up 2.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Ball. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 33 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Bridges. On the take. And he gets that one.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the
players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Banchero. And they're pushing it up. Bane with the steal. To the paint. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And here is Suggs. The 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Morant against Caldwell-Pope. Here's Wells. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Clock at 2. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
And that one is good from Suggs.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, wow. Okay, job turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Bitadze. Now here's Wagner. Here's Caldwell-Pope. It's good.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. And the 3 off target.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:51 left to play in the first. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 6.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Pass to Banchero. Morant outside. Wells passes to Morant. Wells with it. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing there by Memphis. That ties it up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bitadze with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Morant. The Magic getting the bucket. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Wagner as screen on Jackson. And it's Banchero missing. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Bane passes to Jackson. Bane against Suggs. Here's the screen. Here's Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Here's Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Santi Aldama.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And it's blocked.
And a guy who blocks a few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
Good on the shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Now Jackson. Fires for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Morant with a wide-open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he jams it with authority.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Banchero with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Releases. And it's Banchero missing.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Suggs with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Wagner finds Caldwell Pope. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And there's the drive. Back to Banchero. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. On up the court. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Banchero walking around. Kicks it out to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. Look at Memphis. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bain passes to Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
The Grizzlies shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Wagner with it. Now defended by Bain. Banchero kicks to Suggs. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Black. His last outing, he had 18 points. Right wing. 15 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the first half.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now here's Pippen. 4 seconds left. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the strike. Here's the three. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front, leading by just 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game. Who will get the edge in the second half, Shaq?
Whoever's more loose coming out the locker room, you have to be flexible in the second half. You got to make adjustments.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shaq, you're pretty loose yourself, you know. What's the difference today?
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
He's been good.
Thanks for spending half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Marvin Bagley. Kennard is out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Orlando trailing here. Here's Black. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good that time. Black's got his second basket of the night. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
To the inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And it goes down 2 points. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To halt the run. Black, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. It's stolen by Harris. Takes a 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pippen with it. Pass to Aldama. Jackson in the corner. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Inside. Aldama inside. 5 points in the game.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pippen outside. That's tipped. 3 on 3. And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound. Isaac against Kennard. Here's Black. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Kennard on the wing. Back to Pippen. Aldama finds Pippen. Over to the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bagley with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis. Magic have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. For the lead, Aldama with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Down low, and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Carter kicks to Isaac. Kennard against Harris. Back to Isaac. And he banks in the layup. Isaac's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon, has the size to dominate inside, now just needs to add the muscle.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Substitution on the court.
Now Morant. It's stolen by Banchero. No good on that one. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And fourth quarter back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Orlando. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Black. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Wells. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Pass to Wells. Ripped away. Here's Black. Guarded by Morant. They set the pick. Deep 2 from Wagner. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Poke loose. Fast break. Here come the Magic. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Can't nail the jumper. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Jackson misses.
Normally he drains that.
Orlando leading by 3. Wagner outside. Banchero inside. Jackson on him. Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to Wells. Here's Heaney. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Wagner outside. Takes it inside. And here's Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. And here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson in the corner. Morant with it. A kick out to Bain. There's Jackson with the 3. Offensive rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's Banchero. From down in the low post. It goes. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Good on the three-point shot. Wells has got 6 here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Banchero, that's good.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Morant reaches to Wells. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
An effective two-way threat. Have to be impressed with Bane's steady improvement year after year.
Jackson has the open look. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero outside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Edey can't hit. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Banchero, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
There's Wagner with the 3. And it's rebounded by Morant. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a run.